Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Jay Jeter. I'm back to you again with another review. This time I have Toyworld's TW-02 Orion, which is an homage to Optimus Prime, or at least the IDW Comics version of Optimus Prime. So this is the box he comes in. It says Orion right there. Pretty simple box. Got a figure right there. Eyes don't glow like that. It comes in this window display where the figure would be sitting in. Here's the side. You get your product shots, vehicle mode, and Orion from the back. Again, got the product shot of Orion and vehicle mode. Same product shot from the front. And that's it for the box. Like I said, pretty basic box. And inside the box, you also come with a collector's card. See, it comes in a little plastic sleeve. And the back, you got his tech specs. It's written in Japanese, so I don't know which, or Chinese, I don't know which is which, what is what. And same shots as from the box. And he also comes with his instruction sheet. And pretty small instruction sheet. And it's missing some steps on here, but kind of figure things out. Not too hard to follow, even with the missing steps. And nothing on the back. Would be nice to have some artwork or something. But, yeah, take what we can get, I guess. I figure. And here is Orion. His vehicle mode. And like I said, he's an homage to Optimus Prime. Nice truck mode, nice boxy truck, just like the comic book. In the comics, he rolls very well. You see, he got his weapon, his ion cannon plugged in on the back for storage. Just pop it off. It pegs in. These two tabs right there. Got the holes right there. Just pops in right there. So, and take a quick look at the weapon real quick. And you can see his ion cannon and everything. So, yeah, nicely detailed. Nice detail to that cannon. It also has some clear pieces to it, because it seems like it has a clear piece. I think there's clear in there. I don't know, but you would think, I guess, it's supposed to light pipe. So I know this is clear blue in the center, in the barrel. It's clear, this plastic right here. So I don't know, it's supposed to do some light piping or something. It doesn't really work, so, but it looks nice though. Back to Orion. Yeah, nice truck mode. And you can see I attempted to paint behind his windows because I did a review of this already, but I wasn't happy with the review. And before I started painting it, I looked at it and it didn't look right. So I'm doing the review over again. So this is take 2 of this review. So, but after that, I saw that Repro Labels is put out a set to add labels to this guy and everything, and it take care of the window issue or personal preference of the windows and stuff. So I got that set. I'm gonna do comparison on that at the end of this review. So stay tuned at the end. I'm gonna do the Repro labels for this guy. So it's a nice truck mode. Get up in here, take a look at it. It's got the grill, got the bits, and then I don't know how to get this. This side doesn't want to tab in for some reason. I think I transformed it incomplete or something like that. Something's not pegged down internally, which is not letting this side of the truck mode to peg in all the way. So yeah. So nice molded in detailing. Nice, got the lights up top painted. Back. So yeah, man, I'm very happy with this. Got some gappage right there. That's okay. Yeah, cool. And also his wheels do turn outward. They're not conjoined together, so they don't turn with each other. So you can do each one individually, like that. Turn left or right, whichever one you want to do. And here's a comparison of him with Classics Optimus Prime. And you can see Orion is bigger than Classics Prime. And much wider. He's taller and wider in vehicle mode. And I think he is longer also. So, yep, longer by a little bit. So yeah. Alright. And that's out the way. Let's get to the transformation of this guy real quick. Now, I'll let you know this is a very complicated transformation. It's probably one of the most complicated transformations I ever seen on a third-party figure. So let's get to it. So first you want to do is you're going to take this bumper and you're going to slide it down. Which untabs these bits right here. Bring this camera up. So just bring that down out the way for now. Next you want to do is pull these sides down and you're going to flip these back. Same the other side, flip those back. Freeze up the legs a little bit. Just going to angle them down for now. Okay, next, is this up out the way. Then going to take this. You're going to take the arm from the back. Side. And you're going to angle them down a little bit. Like that. Alright, next you're going to free up the front. I'm sorry, I'm going to be all over the place with this guy because everything tabs in so securely. Much like the throttle bots, lots of tabby goodiness in this robot, in this figure. So sorry if I'm going from front to back, back to front. So what you're going to do is probably going to put a little bit of pressure on this part up here. You're going to pry it up a little bit to free up this tab, this side right there. So you get that out. Same thing other side, out. Bring it down a little bit and you get it out there. Alright, next what you're going to do, same thing this side. Bring this down a little bit. Get a good angle, keep it on camera. There we go. That open. Cool. The next what you're going to do is you're going to push this grill in like so. So yeah. Then you're going to push it in as far as you can go. You're going to see it's hitting on these two bits right here. So what you're going to do is you're going to pry again. Get these and you're going to push it past these two right there. So don't pry too hard. So next, you're going to pop the arms out on this side. Then you're going to bring it down like so. Same thing other side. You're going to pull this windshield forward a little bit. Then free up this peg. And you're going to unpeg it down here. Free up this peg. And to bring it down, then you're going to peg it back into this hole right here, like so. Then you're going to rotate the arm, bring it upwards. Now that these two are not even with each other, now one is higher than the other, what you're going to do is you're going to rotate it. It's kind of tricky to do. Well, hold on one second. We rotate it. You're going to rotate the forearm, bring this down, you create some clearance. Then you're going to rotate this backwards right there. Then take these panels, you're going to flip this one down and flip this one back the other arm, like so. So do the same thing on the other side. Rotate the arm upwards. Rotate the forearm. Bring it down for some clearance. Rotate this panel. Close that. There. Now next, what you're going to do, you're going to free up this back part right here. So open up a little bit. Doing that is going to open this up, the wind vane. All right, got the wind vane open. Then you're going to, at the same time, you're going to push this side towards the back of the arm. At the same time, you're going to rotate the wind vane. So push that, and you see this peg, this gray peg in there. You can see it. What you're going to do, the other one's in the way. You're going to pull this wind vane back, and it's going to rotate this peg upwards, and this peg right here should come out. So that peg is out, and it should be pointing straight forward, but this one's pointing at that angle. It's pointing at angles right now. So what you're going to, you probably got to help it out a little bit. Grip that, point it forward. And this peg right here is going to peg into this hole right there in the back of his shoulder. So get it there, peg in the back of the shoulder, and make sure this peg is in the hole. So that's going to lock his arms into place. Same thing with the other side. Rotate it forward at the same time. Bring the wind vane back. Should move the peg upward. And this peg is not moving upward. I have a problem with this one. So I need a tool to help get it free. Alright, got it free. And you're going to do the same thing you did the other side. So make sure this arm's lined up. Front peg is pegged in. Arm out the way. Put the peg in the hole in the back to secure shoulder. There. Alright, next what you're going to do is going to take these fronts of the wind vane, I'm sorry. You're going to flip them down, flip down, flip down. There. And you got his arms situated. You spread them out to get them out the way. It's out the way. Then you're going to take this panel right here and you're going to put it up. But first, you're going to make sure that this upper panel right here, this red panel, is tilted down so that it goes in to his chest. Before I do that, you can take a look at this matrix. It comes with matrix also. It is removable, so you just pull it right on out or pop it out and take a look at it. It's a nice little matrix that comes with him. So yeah, you can see it. It's light pipe on both, all the way through, so you can shine some light in it. It'll shine, glow, whatever have you. So yeah, cool matrix, nicely done. And all it does is just pegs in to these little slots on his chest. So put it in, stays in securely. And like I was saying, you take this panel, tilt it down, and put it in right there. And it doesn't hold in. And the way it holds in is by closing his chest panel up. So just close that there, close that right there. And take a minute to take a look at his windows. If I can get him off. They want to come off. Try this side, okay. Yeah, his windshields do pop off. And you can see they're clear blue. And you can see where I try to attempt to paint right there. I got the wrong kind of paint first off, so I was gonna get some more paint. But then I saw Repolers, but then Repoler set they had labels to put over the windshield to make it look a little bit better than what I'm trying to achieve with the paint job. And you can see there's like some like Lego pigs right there. I don't know why these little Lego pigs are right there. So just put it in, plug it back in, stays in nice and secure. Next, what you're gonna do is take these sections right here and rotate them up. So you just grab them, and just rotate it up, and it's gonna cover up this upper section of the grill. So rotate it up, it slides in right there. Same thing other side. Rotate it up, slides in right there. Now you got his little grill abdomen right there. So next, you're gonna take this back half, you're gonna flip it down. It's gonna lock in like so. Camera up a little bit. You're gonna rotate the waist. I'm almost done. Next, you're gonna take his legs. They should already came out split apart. And move them apart a little bit more, just to get some clearance. The next, what you're gonna do, you're gonna push these thighs over to the outer side of his legs. So slide, other side slide, there. Next, take his wheels and pull them out like that. You're gonna rotate it around. You might have to give it again some pressure to pull them out a little bit so they can make some clearance so they can rotate. Once they rotate, you push them back in. And then next, you're gonna take this panel right here, gonna untab it like so. Then you're gonna rotate it around. Like that. Then you're gonna bring it forward. And it's gonna peg in. This pegs right, this holes right there, right here. Covering that up. And next, you're gonna take these panels right here. You're gonna bring it down, then bring it down again. And you're gonna peg it into the side of his leg. And it should peg in real nice. There we go. Next, get his foot out, bring it up like that, heel spur down, and you got one leg done. Same thing on the other side. So rotate it, bam, bring this down, rotate that, bring it forward, click, bring this forward some, put the feet out, heel. So his legs are done. Another option you can do with his legs, you can also have have these panels flush like that. Keep his foot right there. If you want, it's up to you. It's not in the instructions. It tells you to keep it like this, but I prefer to have it like this panel out like that, at an angle a little bit, just to give his foot a little bit more like clearance, leeway and stuff, and it adds a little bit more to his dynamic of his leg, giving it more of that IDW Optimus Prime look. So you can see from the profile side right there. Alright, next we're going to put his hands out. So these panels at the bottom of his arms. Flip them down. And you're going to flip his hands out. My finger is caught right there. So push on right there. And he rotates his fist out. Close his panel. Same thing other side. Put that up. Pressure right there. Fist out. Close panel. Alright, back. bumper, push right flat down right there, cord it up right here. These two panels right here, rotate them forward. So that's what you're seeing from the front. Then for his head, grab the little tab right here. You can see that or not. Grab that tab and you just pull his head up and rotate it around. And there, ladies and gentlemen, you have IDW Optimus Prime, or Orion. As you can see, he is a pretty big and beefy robot. He looks very IDW-ish. Very, very nice looking representation of Optimus Prime in the comic books. And also these arm panels right here, you can push them or pull them, give them a little angle to them like that. So yeah, very, very cool looking, very, very big. So from the back. And what I like to do with them, his wind vane backpack, I like to angle it a little bit instead of having it like sticking straight up. I like to give a little angle to it so it's not as noticeable in the front. Get the camera up, so. It's not so noticeable through the front. Some folks, they like to angle theirs like this, which minimizes the of seeing the wind vanes from the front. So you can see it looks very nice. You can see all that detailing on him. Very, very nice figure, man. I love this thing. I have not been able to put him down since I got him. So see his wheels, the back of his legs. And some of these red bits are not in the comic books. They're actually supposed to be blue. I don't know why they paint them red. Like they painted these blue. These are supposed to be in blue also, but okay. Yeah, also for articulation. And his head goes left and right. It's not on a ball joint, but he can look back due to the transformation because he has a big hole back here. So he comes back like that, but his head's all sunken in. Oh, the plane! And the arms do rotate around. Let me pull these back up. Arms do rotate around 360. But it's kind of hindered because of this backpack and whatnot. Nice clickety clack joint. And one thing I don't like is there's something around the shoulder that when you move the arm, the shoulder joint that's supposed to lock into place when he's in robot mode doesn't lock into place. It should lock into place. There's a little hinge on there, but so you got to put pressure on the arm to get that clicking clack that you hear for proper shoulder rotation. Arms move out at the shoulder on some nice tight ratchet joints. You got upper bicep rotation, elbow bend 90 degrees, fist rotate 360, hands move open and close. You saw the rotation at the waist. His skirts right there. It allows his legs to move out that far. You can also move these knee pads out the way a little bit to get some clearance and go out 90 degrees or forward about that much. 90-degree knee bend, tight ratchet. Rotates at the knee. And he has a his toes do move on a ball joint. No ankle pivot. And his legs do go out like that. Homage sidekick. So yeah, Prime is very limber because Prime does it all. And he holds his gun in his hand. It doesn't tab in his hand like the Masterpiece guns do. It's only a little, I guess, peg hold, so it just pegs in. He holds it well. Yeah, man, that's all it is to him. Like I said, yeah, watch out for these little tabs right here on the wind vane. You can probably see them already. Got a little bit of stress marks right there on him. And also I got a little bit of stress on his on this joint right here. You can see that now. Got a little bit of stress right there. But all in all, man, I'm happy with this figure, man. This is the best Optimus Prime, best Voyager Optimus Prime I have ever had. So he is an awesome figure to have. And for a size comparison, let's go ahead and bring in some fellas. Yeah, reveal the shield Jazz, and he is in great scale with Jazz, second in command. Iger's Ironhide, and they are again in great scale with each other. Toyworld's Hegemon, their Megatron. And you can see Prime is bigger than him. Orion is bigger than Hegemon, Megatron. And this should be the other way around. Prime is not only taller than Megatron, but he is more wider and beefier than Megatron. So I think they should be about as the same in bulk. If not, Megatron should be a little bit taller if not the same height as each other. So he's about a, let's see, I'd say a head, almost a head taller than Megatron. Yeah. Man, they did look okay, man. You wouldn't have them probably stand next to each other like this. You probably have them in some kind of like fighting pole, or they stand on opposite sides of your shelf with their respective factions and stuff. So, man, it's cool. And also, Toyworld is coming out with their Stealth Bomber Megatron, so that one should be more skilled with this guy. And here he is with Classics Optimus Prime. As you can see, he is much bigger than Classics Prime, who was a smallish type Voyager to begin with. So you can see who's going to be replacing who on the shelf. This guy. So yeah, you can see, wow, look at the difference for your mini me. So yeah, that's how you go. So yeah, man, get this guy. He has his little problems, little nitpicks and stuff. Some paint applications are needed, which repo labels will take care of that with their set. And like I said, I'm gonna be right back with the repo label review also. So also one thing that I didn't like, get the crest on his forehead is painted yellow. It should be silver. I don't know how well it's coming up on camera, if you can see that or not, but it's yellow. And also his eyes are a darkish blue, kind of like this guy's. His eyes are the darkish blue also, so you really can't see him like he got dead eyes. So I went ahead and took his head apart and painted his eyes. And his eyes are light piped, so You get the light piping right here. It's very small though. Very, very small light piping. There's no light piping in his back to light his matrix up, which would have been kind of awesome. Even though since they got this open space in his back, they could have like had like a little light piping gimmick for his matrix and stuff too. Could shine some like a flashlight, a mini mag light or something in his back to make that shine through and stuff. So I don't know what's up with these little Lego tabs in his chest and stuff. So like repo labels is coming up, and I'm gonna show y'all what I do with that. So yeah, I do recommend picking this guy up. He looks awesome. He will fill your need for a Classics Prime on your shelf, or at least a properly sized Prime. The other one is just too small, you know. I mean, it's the early line figure and everything too, so everything was smaller back then too. Just kind of like how everything is real small right now nowadays with the current figures. So yeah, go ahead and pick them up. I highly recommend them. Alright, this has been Jay Jeter. Stay tuned for the Repo Labels review.